South Africa opened the summit with a forceful message. Global leaders must reaffirm their commitment to cooperation in an era marked by conflict, inequality and economic uncertainty. President Cyril Ramaphosa reflected on South Africa's year-long stewardship of more than 130 meetings, saying that the country approached its G20 presidency with care and discipline.
In the execution of its task as president of the G20, South Africa has, throughout the past year, through its stewardship of some 130 meetings in various parts of South Africa, in other countries on the African continent, and beyond our shores, including at the United Nations, we have sought to undertake this task with care, with dignity, and with diligence.
Ramaphosa emphasized that South Africa's presidency has centered the voice of the Global South, arguing that countries most affected by global shocks should be shaping the solutions.
Through solidarity, we can create an inclusive future that advances the interests of people around the world who are at the greatest risk of being left behind. This is important in an interconnected world where the challenge faced by one nation affects all other nations.
He warned that the credibility of the G20 is on the line, saying it must remain a platform that rises above all geopolitical divisions.
This G20 Leaders Summit has a responsibility not to allow the integrity and the credibility of the G20 to be weakened. In fact, from this summit, we should have a sense that the G20 has been strengthened.
But the headline moment came with the adoption of the Leaders' Declaration, approved by most G20 members, despite the United States and others withholding their support. Ramaphosa said the outcome proves that collective action remains possible.
The adoption of the declaration from the summit sends an important signal to the world that multilateralism can and does deliver. It sends a message of hope and solidarity across the world.
The declaration sets out priorities for the next 2 days of negotiations, including global financial reform, climate action, and peace and security. I'm Butlali Pele, SABC News.